How much time do you actually have left? We live as if we have centuries in our pockets. But the truth is, every passing second is a page of your life being torn out and burned. Today, we step into the room of the hourglass, where the cost of every tomorrow is finally calculated. Are you ready to face your reflection? Elias was a man who had everything except today. He was a master of the future. He had brilliant business ideas, a novel half conceived in his mind, and a list of people he intended to love once. He was successful enough. He treated his life like a rehearsal for a show that never actually started. He was safe. He was comfortable, but he was becoming invisible. One night, Elias found himself in a dream that felt more real than his waking life. He stood in a silent hall lined with infinite hourglasses. Each glass bore a name. He walked until he found his own. His heart stopped. The top bulb of his glass was nearly empty. A thin, relentless stream of sand was falling into the bottom, forming a mountain of wasted years. As he looked closer, he saw that the sand wasn't just dust. Every grain held a frozen image. In one grain was the art studio he never opened. In another, the apology he never sent to his father. In a third, the trip he canceled because he was too busy. It wasn't just sand, it was his potential, turning into cold, dead earth. The realization hit him with a physical force, giving him chilling goosebumps. He saw himself as a man who was dying without ever having lived. He screamed at the silence. "I need more time. I can fix this." A voice, cold as the void, replied, "The sand only falls one way. Elias, you cannot move the bottom to the top. But look, there are still a few grains left. Will you watch them fall, or will you build something before the glass is empty?" Elias woke up, drenched in sweat. The ticking of the clock on his wall no longer sounded like a rhythm. It sounded like a hammer hitting a nail. He looked at his hands. They were older, but they were still his. He realized that the tomorrow he had been waiting for was a trap. He didn't wait for coffee. He didn't check his emails. He walked to his closet, pulled out a dusty canvas, and made the first stroke. The color was messy, but it was real. Friends, we all have an invisible hourglass hanging over our heads. We don't know how much sand is left in the top, but we know exactly how much has already fallen. Your talent, your dreams, and your capacity to love are the sand. Don't let them become a pile of what-ifs. The wealthiest place on this planet is not a bank, it is the graveyard, because there you will find books never written, songs never sung, and lives never truly started. Don't add your book to that shelf. Your time is not a luxury, it is a fading spark. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start living in the only moment you actually owned. Right now.